Hello everyone, myself Anjumara Panwala, and today I'm going to teach you English subject for 4th standard literature part, and the topic is poem Nature Trail, written by Benjamin Zephaniah, who is a British poet and who has contributed many of his work for children. So here also it's for you only, my children. So let us see the poem. Its theme is nature and neighborhood. You know, nature, it's about nature. Okay, so many of the things you can see in nature, like trees, garden, sun, clouds, different kinds of animals, birds, flowers. So you can say that this poem is about nature, and neighborhood means near to your home, next to your home. It's about next to your home, so it's about a garden. So here the poet is same as like you, a child. Okay, so the speaker wants to share his experience with his garden. We can say the poet is attached to his garden. He loves to be there. So there are some reasons why he loves to be here. So let us see. Here in this poem, the poet owns a garden and he is attached, he is fond of his garden, he is very possessive for his garden because he loves to be there. And the thing that every time he finds the creatures, different kind of creatures in this garden, and he thinks that he is not alone in his garden, and he feels a company in his garden, and he loves to be here. So we will see that which kind of creatures are there, which kinds of creatures used to visit there, and which kinds of creature he wants to see there. Okay, so let's start it. Read the poem to know why the poet is so fond of his garden. First is written this, that we will see why he is very fond of it, why he is very attached to his garden. We will see the reason here. So first stanza, I'll read it. Read with me. At the bottom of my garden there is a hedgehog and frog, and a lot of creepy crawlies living underneath a log. See, frog, log, both are rhyming words. So he starts with his poem that under his bottom his garden. Okay, means the then after the soil, you can say in bottom. Okay, which is under. Okay, under the soil you can see different kinds of creatures. Okay, so there is a hedgehog and frog. Hedgehog means one kind of rat. Okay, so which is having the spines on his body. Okay, so we can say that it's kaate wala chuha. Okay, one kind of rat. So the picture is also given here in our textbook. And a frog, two creatures he said. Then a lot of creepy crawlies you have seen, like centipede. Okay, so small insect that we are afraid of. So these kind of creatures are there, but he loves to see them. Okay, living underneath a log. Okay, under the tree. Okay, there is a log of tree. Okay, so under this log there are some creatures. Then there is a baby daddy long legs. So one kind of spider who is having long leg. So he can see a spider there. Okay, and an easy going snail. Okay, snail is going very easily, very slowly. So snail, snail is having a hard shell on his body, and when it sees to us, watches to us, it used to hide itself. Okay, so and a family of woodlick. Okay, so you have seen woodlick in your house. Okay, which are one kind of insect. Okay, who used to eat the wood in our house. So you can ask your parents woodlick. Okay, they will show you. Okay, all are on my nature trail. Okay, so these all are on his place, on his path. Okay, means in his garden. So how many of the creatures are in his garden? So I can name hedgehog, frog, creepy crawlies, daddy long legs, snail, woodlicks. So these all are his creatures, partners, okay, in his garden. The next stanza I'm gonna read. There are caterpillars waiting for their time to come fly. So there are some caterpillars, okay. So caterpillar, you know that one kind of insect you can see in brinjal or peas when you clean it, okay. So this caterpillar becomes a butterfly, okay. So these caterpillars are now waiting to fly, so they are young only right now. There are worms turning the earth over, okay. Some worms are coming out and going inside, okay. So he can see some earthworms also. As ladybirds fly by, okay, there are some ladybirds you might have seen, I think. It looks like beetles, okay, and it can fly, okay. So some ladybirds also fly there. Birds will visit, okay. So he knows that some birds always visit, okay. So yet they have not come today, so he is assured that these animals, these creatures will also visit. Like, who will visit? The birds, cats will visit, okay. So these two will visit, but they always chose their time, okay. So they have selected their times, and on their times only they will visit, okay. Visit and live, both are different, okay. So some creatures live there and some creatures visit here. So, and I have seen a fox visit, okay. Now fox is, you know that fox is wild animal, so fox also sometimes visit in his place, so he is very happy, and that's why he said that this wild garden of mine. So he is very proud of his garden, that you can see the wild animals too in my garden, okay. So wild animals also like to be in his garden. So yes, two stanzas we have seen, and first stanza we discussed about how many creatures live in his garden and how many creatures will visit in his garden, okay. Now third stanza, let us see. Now some third stanza is about some of the creatures used to come in his garden, okay, regularly. Like squirrels come to nick my nuts, okay. Nick, here the meaning is steal, ले लेना, okay, to take from someone, okay, लेकर भाग जाना. So and busy bees come buzzing. So you know that the means bees used to buzz in near the flowers, on the flowers. So bees will also come. And when the night time comes, okay, it is like regular these actions that night comes. At the time, what happens? So sometimes some dragonflies come humming, okay. Humming means make sound, okay. Okay, like that. So this night fly you might have seen, who is having the transparent wings and colorful, it looks like a helicopter, and you might have known them as helicopter, we used to call them. So this also dragonfly comes in his garden to do humming, okay. My garden mice are very shy. Now he does not have seen mice here, that's why he says that this mice never comes to me because they are shy, okay. They don't come out, and it's naturally that mice would be there, okay, because in garden it doesn't happen that mice would be not there, okay. So, and I have seen bat that growl, okay. Growl means to make sound, okay. So he has seen the bats who used to growl here. So, and in my garden I have seen a very wise old owl. So, and in my garden, I have seen a very wise old owl. So, he has seen owl too, and owl comes to the night. So, which are the birds? Which are the creatures who comes to night time? So, we can count it: dragonflies, then bats, and owl. So how good, how nice garden it is that many of the creatures come to his garden and he feels himself a lucky boy. My garden is a lively place, okay, means everybody is living here, okay, it has something happening here, okay, there's always something happening, okay, it's not a silent area, something is going on there. So my garden, means the poet's garden, is a lively place, okay. There is his constant search for food. So creatures comes for searching the food, okay, constant, continuously, okay. And then there is that flowering, okay, means these flowers are also growing here, okay. Many of the creature comes creatures are coming, flowers are there, okay, garden area is there. So you will never be alone. When you have a garden, you will be never alone, means if you are having, he is giving us a tips that if you have a garden, so you will not find yourself alone, so you should be having a garden. He gives us an advice, and I believe we all deserve a garden of our own. So that's why he says that we all should be having the garden of our own, we should be having, owning a garden. So here the poem ends, and we get a moral that to be in a nature, to keep yourself in nature is very loving things, and you cannot find yourself alone. So reading a book in the garden, so that will be a very good for you. So you should read in the garden, you should find, you should observe the creatures in your garden, you can feel very happy. And to see green area is also very good for our eyes and for our peace of mind. So yes, the poet tells us to keep a garden with you. I know many of us cannot afford a garden, so if you are having the small space in your balcony, in your windows, you can hang the flower pots there which are available. There are many techniques to keep a garden, home garden, okay, flat area garden, kitchen garden, many garden tips are there, you can follow it, and you will see that different kinds of creatures will come to your places, like birds, butterflies, and many creatures. So I hope you understood the poem, and if you have any doubt, you can comment me, like, comment and share, and take care. Bye bye. Thank you.